Good afternoon, Mind Healers. Sharon here and welcome to my channel today. It's an interesting world we're living in right now, right? Are you scared? Or are you standing up? Do you believe the square box? Or are you researching? Pretty important right now because your life could depend on it. I really don't mind what anybody does, whether they have this or not. Purely up to them. I know what I will be doing, and it's probably the latter. Because I've done my research, but not just into that, but into the GOVT and what's been going on in the world since 1960 in our beautiful Oz. It's really concerning that all this is all premeditated, that all this is a plan. And what I truly feel is the pain of humanity, the pain of people of this country right now who are doubtful, scared. Not only scared of the GOVT, but scared internally because they don't know what to do. They have a lot of doubt. They're not sure. Am I making the right decision? Am I making the wrong decision? And the only way you can ascertain that is by the upheaval that is happening in this country. Because if there's one thing I've learned in life, and it's this, that once chains have been put around your ankles and put around your wrists, it's always hard to get them off after it's occurred. The freedom of humanity right now is on a hinge, and it all starts with Australia. Australians, my beautiful fellow Australians, we have had Vietnam vets, we have sent our own soldiers off to go to war to other countries, and now here we are at war in our own country with our own people at the helm on so many different levels. Whether you believe one narrative or not, that does not matter. Because one step towards taking our freedom is already at hand. It breaks my heart to see people who are giving up everything they believe in, the things that they think that they should or shouldn't do just because they feel they have to do something. And they don't according to law. That's the thing. We all have been dumbed down about knowing our constitution and knowing our law purposely by the people who govern us, the people who educate us. It's something that I also was not aware of until a couple of years ago. I started digging on what's been going on in the world. Something in my gut, you can call it that intuitive self, said, there's something wrong here. But I think intuitively I've known my whole life that something was going on because I've never believed in the people at the helm. In any world, no one should have that much power. No one should have that much money. Why is it that certain things happen to these people who get into these particular roles and all of a sudden they have not much and then they have a lot? We, the people in this beautiful country, have forgotten that our police work for us. The government works for us. They do not work for anybody else. We can employ them and we can also sack them. Our beautiful police are put in such a spot right now. There are people all over the country with these mandates that are happening. Do not believe it. And this is why. It's not about not having this. It's about freedom of choice. It's about freedom of speech. I mean, you can't even demonstrate now in VIC because it's against the law. But that actually is against our constitution in this country. That's why our constitution overrides all law, as does common law. So it's interesting on my journey, learning the things that I've learnt. And if you have doubt, because this is about doubt, if you doubt what's going on and you're thinking to yourself, this doesn't seem right, you know, this isn't what I signed up for. Because believe me, if they get control, it's only going to get worse. You're not going to get your life back. It's going to get worse. The chains will get tighter and tighter and tighter. They've already done that. You know, the police can go on now and change your Facebook page. They put in a law. They're not even allowed to do that. And then, now they're telling you you can't demonstrate. That's about humanity and having a difference of opinion. That's how we grow and evolve as people. We learn from each other and our mistakes and what works and what doesn't work. Are you doubting what's going on right now? Are you doubting where you're at? And I get asked questions like, you know, how do I keep my head in a good space with what's going on right now? And my answer to that question is, you need to meditate. You need to be saying positive affirmations to you. You need to gain strength from the light from within yourself, which is your heart, which is the universe or God or whatever you call it. Listen to that. And if it's talking to you, listen, listen, listen. Unfortunately, over the next few months, things are going to get tougher. But I see some beautiful people are standing up. There's teachers and police and doctors and nurses and people that are standing up, whether they are having this or not, because they've realised it's not about that. It's about our freedom. It's about our ability to move and do as we please, which is based on our constitution. What really is going on? Do you know? You may like to do a little bit of digging and find out. There's many places you can go for information, and don't do it on the GOOGLE, because they will only show you what they want you to see. Do it on DuckDuckGo. They're really good. You'll find a lot more information there. But it's interesting times. We're being tested. This is part of our test for our spiritual selves, to see whether we're listening to our intuitive self, to show how intelligent we are, which we are. We can think for ourselves, right? Of course we can. We're intelligent beings. We never haven't been. So look deep inside you when you're having doubt. And yes, it's going to be tough. How do you think it was for those veterans in World War I and World War II fighting a war that was planned? Fighting a war where weaponry was given to them by the same people for each side. The thing is that out of all the things that are happening in the world, love and unity is the key to our survival, to us all coming together. And because together we are so powerful, you have no idea how powerful we are. And I really wanted to just touch on this today. It's not generally a spiritual subject, but it can be when you really think about using your intuition and listening to what is going on out there. Some things just don't make sense. And turn off that box in your lounge. Look for your information elsewhere. Because sometimes That's the poison right there. That's the destruction of your energy and of your beliefs. Because let me ask you a question, my beautiful people. If they can do a movie and make it seem so real, why can't they maybe do an advert or a media and make that look really real? But it's not. Something to think about. It's interesting, isn't it, how much life has changed since television came. That's why they call it a binge session, you know. A binge session means you are under hypnosis from the program you're watching for the entire time of the program. You're virtually just sitting there and this information is being fed to you with gaslighting and subliminal messaging. You may like to look up what that is. It's really interesting from a psychological point of view and psychological warfare. So that's how far I've gone. I've learnt a lot. And I wanted to share this with you so that if you're feeling unsure and you have doubt, you can take that away. Because the old cliche, knowledge is power, is true. And we have so much light around us. We can protect ourselves with our light. We can protect others with our light. But all it's going to take is love, dedication, and a bit of research. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. We are all in this together, and without us all being together, who knows where we will end up. Arise, everybody. More people every day are waking up and realizing that certain facts do not make sense. And I know having a 99% recovery rate from this disease is a pretty good chance that you're going to survive. So have a think, my beautiful people. Our world is too small and we way too special. So I just wanted to share something with you so you could have a little think. Because it's, you know, this has been going on for a while now, and I want to share with you, what do you see, what do you feel, and what do you think about? I haven't even decided on what I'm going to do as the subject heading for this video. So we'll see. But I do know one thing. I care. And I love all. And I believe in us. I believe in our beautiful minds, our intelligence, and the ability of survival that we have. And that love and believing in our universe and in our God, or whatever your beliefs is, I don't care. That we together are one. We are interconnected emotionally and physically in this beautiful world, more than you know. So have a little think about it. Beautiful mind healers, and I appreciate you listening to me today. And I know it's a bit of a serious subject for today. I'm sure I'll lighten it up next time. So take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful weekend. And may the light in me always, always shine. In the light in you, have strength, my beautiful friends. And take care. Bye.